just at that point in prep where you're just exhausted all the time and trying to do anything is just hectic. So yesterday was my rest day. Me, Bradley, and Courtney went to a coffee shop, and I was like sitting there, like walking into the coffee shop, and I was like, I'm exhausted. I drank a coffee, and it made me more tired, and I was gonna fall asleep from drinking coffee. So it was chaos. But I was listening to a podcast, and it was talking about this study that was like the greatest, like synergistic comparison to prep that I'd heard in a while, and it was talking about it, a study that took two groups of people, or maybe three groups, because they had a control group or some shit. I don't fucking know how these things work. But they had them estimate how high of a block or how high of a step that they could step over. And one group was put through like extreme physical, mental fatigue, so they were really tired. And the other group was not tired. And they had them guess how high of a block or step, whatever, that they could step over. And the group that was fatigued severely underestimated the height at which the step that they could step over. And this makes me just complete comparison to how I feel every single day in prep, because when I'm exhausted and I go in the gym, mentally I feel like I can't lift the same amount of weights I lift when I'm full of energy, when I'm full of food, when I'm sleeping great, doing less cardio, all the things, heavier, all these things. I feel like I'm weaker in the gym now. But I still moved X amount of weight last week, and just because my calories are depleted, I'm more tired now. It doesn't mean I've lost all my strength. So if I were to fall into that trap, if you will, of believing my body of how fatigued I am, start underestimating my strength and lifting less and less every single week just because I feel tired, and letting myself do that, I'll get weaker and weaker and lose more and more muscle and be in a worse and worse place in prep. So I've really, I've honed this over like 10 years of competing, but being able to get in the gym and just kind of like allow yourself to feel tired. Sit in the car, I'm tired, it is what it is, but when I get in the gym, you get over it. I'm here, I know how strong I am, I can't listen to my underestimating tired ass mind. I gotta get in there, lift the heavy weight that I know I can lift, have a good workout. It's 2 hours a day. I just gotta push through it mentally, and I gotta do it. So many people get into a prep or they're dieting X, Y, and Z, and they're like doing high volume, doing lighter weight. They're tired, trying to burn more calories, X, Y, and Z. But it's honestly the last thing you want to do, and everyone knows that. But it's just so much harder to continuously lift intense and heavy when you feel like mentally you don't believe you can do it.